Good morning, students. Today we shall discuss about chapter 3rd, that is trigonometry. This chapter trigonometry is quite important for you in class 11th as well as in class 12th. This is the base of science. Now see this one. First of all, in angles, in class 10th you have studied the angle is always in the form of degree: 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, 135 degree, 180 degree, 210 and so on. You always measure the angle in the form of degree, and you also remember 1 degree is equals to 60 minutes and 1 minute is also equals to 60 seconds. These are the old concept you have studied in class 10th. But now there is one more way to measure the angle, and that is called as the radian. See how can we study? There is another unit for measurement of an angle. It is called as the radian measure. Angle is also measured in radian. From class 11th onward, we always measure the angle in the form of radian. We never measure the angle in the form of degree. Now, angle subtended at the center by an arc of length 1 unit in a unit circle. Listen it carefully. 1 unit in a unit circle means you draw a circle whose radius is equals to 1 unit, and when your arc of length is also equals to 1 unit, at that time the angle formed between the initial line and the terminal side, this OA, is called as the initial side. This OB is called as the terminal. Terminal means when this line reach at the final position, and its final position will be obtained when you cover a distance of 1 unit through the length of arc. So when your radius and arc are equal to 1 units, at that time the angle made by the initial side and angle made by the terminal side, this is called as the 1 radian. If you increase the length from 1 to 2, for example 1 unit circle, you increase the length of arc from 1 to 2 here, in that case this is called as the 2 radian. So radian is the another measure of an angle. So angle subtended at the center by an arc of 1 unit in a unit circle is said to have a measure of 1 radian. This is called as the 1 radian. Now, as we say, OA is the initial line, OB is the terminal line. The angle is always made between initial and terminal line, and angle is always measured in the anti-clockwise direction. Means your hand is moving from right to left. In this way, you always measure an angle. We also know one thing: the circumference of a circle is equals to 2 pi r. But in this case, your radius is equals to 1 unit. Therefore, your circumference is equals to 2 pi. Thus, 1 complete revolution of the initial side subtended an angle of 2 pi radian. It means when you rotate a circle of unit length from OA and move a complete circle and reach again to the point A, then your 1 complete circle is there, and this complete circle having a circumference equals to 2 pi r. But in this case r is equals to 1, therefore its circumference becomes equals to 2 pi, which is equals to the angle made at the center. So it is called as the 2 pi. As you know, this 2 pi also equals to 360 degree. We know the angle at the center of a circle is always equals to 360. It means this 2 pi radian of unit circle is also equals to 360. Therefore, pi radian is equals to 180 degree, and 1 radian is equals to 180 upon pi. Means if you want to calculate the value of 1 radian, you simply say it is 180 upon pi. Remember that whenever you use the value of pi in simple calculation, it is 22 by 7. But when you discuss about the angle, then this pi is equals to 180 degree. Clear it? In case of angle, the pi is equals to 180 degree, but in case of journal calculation, this pi is equals to 22 by 7. See this one. I convert this 180 upon pi. This is 180 upon pi, 22 by 7. On simplification, 630 upon 11. On dividing, we get 57. And see, the remainder is left is 3. Now, it is a 3 is a degree. But this 3 is less than 11. And the smallest unit of degree is minute. So we convert degree into minute. It should be multiplied by 60, because earlier we discussed 1 degree is equals to 60 minute. So it should be multiplied with 60. Now it is converted into 180. Again divide by the 11. You will get the 16 minute. And if you further want to divide, then this 4 is multiplied by 60. It becomes 240. And again you can divide it by 11. 11 2s are 22. What is left? 2 and 0. 11 1s are 11. What is left? 9. 21 second. So this result 57 degree 16 minute and 21 second. So 1 radian is equals to 57 degree 16 minute and 21 second. If you want to change in the second, or if you want to convert degree, see this one, it is 180 degree. If we convert into 1 degree, then this 180 should be in the division, so it become pi upon 180 radian. So 1 degree is equals to pi upon 180 radian, whose value is 0.1746, means 22 by 7 divided by 180. Remember that if you want to convert degree into radian, in that case your angle should be multiplied with pi by 180. And if you want to convert radian into degree, in that case your angle should be multiplied with 180 upon pi. Let us see example this one. But before that, one more thing. You also study in class 10th length of arc, that is theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. If you remember, you studied this formula in chapter 12, area related to circle, length of arc, theta upon 360 2 pi r. Actually this 2 cancel 360, it become 180. Now if you see very carefully, theta upon 180 into pi, theta is the angle which is given to you in a degree. When an angle in degree multiplied with pi by 180, then it is converted into radian. As you see, it is multiplied by pi by 180, then it is converted into radian, and r is the radius. So this formula you have already studied, but in class 10 we discuss about only in degree, not in radian. So we just remember this formula, but now understand the concept. Just theta is given in the form of degree to you, but in class 11th we always measure the angle in the form of radians. Due to that, it should be multiplied by pi by 180 with r, which is equals to radius. Now on these two concepts we have discussed some question. First, convert an angle degree to radian, means he provide the angle in degree to you and you have to convert in radian. For example, he give the angle 30 degree. You remember, when you want to convert angle degree to radian, it should be multiplied with pi by 180, and 30 get cancelled 6, it become pi by 6. One more example, 45 degree, 45 into pi by 180, it becomes equals to pi by 4. Now this is the way to convert degree into radian. There is one more, convert angle radian into degree. Now it is a reverse, radian into degree, pi by 6 radian. Remember, whenever an angle given to you in the form of pi, it indicates that the angle is given to you in a radian. You have to convert into degree, then this pi by 6 multiplied by 180 by pi, as we discussed earlier. 1 radian is equals to 180 upon pi, and 1 degree is equals to pi by 180. If you want to convert degree into radian, then it should be multiplied by pi by 180. And if you want to convert radian into degree, then it is a reciprocal, means 180 upon pi. See this one, again you will get the same answer, that is 30 degree. See, pi by 2 radian, it become pi by 2 into 180 upon pi. Radian to degree, I repeat, radian to degree, 180 by pi. Simplification, you will get the angle of 90 degree. Now see a question, convert 40 degree 20 minute into radian measure. Now, first of all, whenever you want to convert angle into radian measure, remember your complete angle should be in degree. If it is given in minute or second, first of all convert into degree. 40 degree, it create no problem. Now 20 minutes, to convert minute into degree means smaller unit to bigger unit, so it should be divided by 60. 20 by 60, 1 by 3 degree. On taking the LCM, it become 40 plus 1, 120 by 3. It is now in the form of degree. We want to convert into radian. It should be multiplied by pi by 180. Simplify, you will get the answer in radian. There is a one more way in which you can do. It is 40, 20 by 60. You can write down directly without the symbol plus. Now on simplification, again you will get 120 by 3. Now see one more question. Convert 6 radian into degree. It is given in a radian. To convert into degree, it should be multiplied by 180 by pi. Remember, when you want to calculate the result, this pi should be replaced by 22 by 7. It is 22 by 7, 3780 upon 11. Now we divide it by 11. First of all, when we go for the division, you will get 343 degree. Now see, 7 is left. This 7 is less than 11, so it is, this degree is smaller. To convert into minute, it should be multiplied by 60 first, then it is divided by 11. 420 divided by 11, you will get 38 minutes. After that 38 minutes, now 2 is left. 2 is a smaller unit. Again it should be multiplied into second. This minute is now converted into seconds. So 120 again divided by, it is 10.9, approximately equals to 11 seconds. So your answer becomes 343 degree, 38 minutes and 11 seconds. Now see one more question. Find the radius of a circle. In this question he say find the radius of a circle in which a central angle of 60 degree theta is given to you, 60 degree. Intercept an arc of length 37.4 centimeter. 37.4 is the length of arc. Now theta is given to you 60 degree, length of arc 37.4 is given to you. You know the formula, L is equals to theta upon 180 into pi r. Length of arc 37.4, theta that is 60 degree upon 180 into pi into r. We want to calculate r, so this transfer to the numerator and this is transferred to denominator with pi. So after transformation and shifting the value of pi, we can get 357 upon 10. On simplification, we will get 37.7 centimeter. So this is the radius of that circle which makes an angle of 60 degree at that time, whose length of arc is equals to 37.4 centimeter.